Welcome back, people. And do you know what? Today seems like a good day to go gold panning. So come on, come and join me. Come and join me on my experience at the river. And who knows, we might find a few pieces of the good stuff. And so here's a selection of the kit I've brought with me. My Caledonian Super Sluice, also my roofless mining sluice in the backpack with all kinds of other kit with shovels. We've got the Henderson pump, a nice little pinch bar, various pans and a bucket, and then my essential services bag with my dinner. So for me, I'm all set to go. Let's have a look around. I mean, this section here is where the river wears itself away on the embankment. You can see here how it moves away over time. It's going to keep moving and moving. Well, that's always an interesting sign, just to see things like that. You've got your normal gravel deposits and larger stones, but this reddening within that layer shows me there's iron there or something happening here. Again, here you can see where sections of the embankment have gone. Probably a large flood in the winter time, and this is like old channel. Very interesting how it's compacted in there. Redness, that red iron leaching out right through there. It's really brown. So obviously where I am now is where the river is in flood. Maybe on the LiDAR maps it might show you where the river used to be. But what I'm drawn to here is bedrock. We have bedrock in shallow water. It's probably too shallow to snipe in summer with a wetsuit because you won't be able to see because you'd be too close to the rock. But with these gravels here, just looking around, maybe move a few of these, I could just see what's happening on the bottom of this shelf here, this ledge. So that's an option for today that I'm considering, just looking around. The main thing is though, we need a crevice where some stones have been tightly packed into. Hopefully that's where the heavier things can get lodged in and stay there forever.
Or, like in last week's video, we're looking for a certain line that the heavies want to travel down, such as hematite. And that's where gold might also be found.
Anything purple, brown, red, that's good dirt all the way through there. May contain a few specks of the good stuff. There's definitely a line here the heavies are travelling down. So what I think I'll do now, I'll start to work some of the gravels along this bedrock section here, between there and there. Is there a little crevice here that goes pretty deep? I don't know. We'll just see what's lurking in there.
And a quick check for nuggets. No nuggets. Time to sluice.
Right, let's start sluicing some of these gravels.
And this is the Caledonian Super Sluice, and you can chuck some dirt through this one.
This sluice can process basically a shitload of dirt. You really can abuse it.
And I just love the sound of the rocks going down the sluice run. It sounds industrial. Like I said many times before, sluicing can be very therapeutic. And no sooner have you emptied the bucket, it's time to get back to the gravels and start filling the bucket once again. After a bit of scratching and scraping, I uncovered a nice little pocket.
Scoop some of that up as well.
With all of that red browny oxidised looking material, I was just hoping that the gold would be following the iron. Because they say gold rides the iron horse.
Right, let's go and do this bucket.
And you certainly get a workout carrying buckets like this all day up and down the side of the river.
Oh, that's heavy. Right, come on. Come on, Sluice, do your thing. dropped out straight away. Whoa, yes, very nice. Let's have a look. You see there? Second or third little scoop. That's a nice visible piece. Happy days. Then you can run your dirt all over there, and that piece should stay there happily all day.
Oh, I had gold in the sluice box, and I was feeling peckish, so it's time for a bite to eat.
So it's dinner time, and today I'm on my fourth favourite, I think my fifth favourite. We're on wraps with last night's bolognese meat and vegetables wrapped up, so it'll be quite savoury, that nice and cold now. And I've added extra tomato and onion this morning. Very good.
And if you like a bit of peace and quiet on your own, especially having your lunch with your feet in the river, I couldn't think of a better place to be. It's just ace.
Where's my flask? Yeah. And a hot cup of coffee. That'll go down a treat. Oh yeah, cheers.
And so whilst I had my lunch, I let the sluice clean itself out a bit. It's time for a clean up.
Time for a clean up, I think. Looks like gold there. There's that nice piece still. Looks like a piece there.
So this is quite a big sluice. I've got to be very careful taking it out of the water. So I'll just balance it there on the bucket carefully. I'm really getting into looking at what's going on in the riffles and seeing what material's been processed and left behind. But there's one thing for sure, we know we've got gold on the top mat.
Difficult to see any more gold in there at the moment. There's the them heavy ironstones again. This sluice will catch them because the riffles are much deeper. Yeah, there's loads of them in here.
The beauty with this sluice is, it's so easy to do a clean up. You just get the bucket filled up with water, and then you basically scoop a handful of water across all them riffles, and all them materials just drop out into the bottom of the bucket. It's as easy as that.
Let's have a quick reveal.
So when I make gold panning videos, I don't normally show all the scenes and every clip. Just bear with me for a few moments while you can see the black sands be washed away, and reveal the gold, and enjoy this part of the experience.
There's that piece of gold coming through.
And as the black sands are removed, you can see quite lots of yellow colour coming through. Now some of that's not gold, but it's really heavy material. So let's have a look at the gold in the black pan, because it shows up much clearer.
Well, that's not as epic as I was expecting or hoping for, but to find that piece there, yeah, that makes up a lot. It's definitely visible. If you can get a visible piece like that, that's all the better. What I think I'll do now, I'll get the roofless mining sluice out with this green riffled mat. It's probably better at processing finer dirt. The big sluice over there, it was catching also them ironstones, so you know, bigger pieces. So this is probably better for finer recovery. It really is a dirty, cold, wet job this. But if you don't see a soul all day, not bad is it? Well, I'm not seeing anything epic on the top mat at the moment. This Sluice, I trust it. I know it'll find the gold if it's there. But the main thing is them heavier ironstones, they'll roll over. So I just get the ripples doing the job, working finer materials. I think we've got a nice little piece just dropped out. I keep on working the gravel over there on the bedrock. Let's have a look. That's where I'm looking there. It's slightly smaller than the last piece, but it's definitely there, visible on the top mat. That's good news. You can see there that piece. I'll run the dirt over it. Still there, always there. Possibly a nice little diddy piece there I can see sparkling away. Oh yes, there's a piece on there now. It's not a nugget, but it's a nice flat flaky piece. It's extremely visible. Wow, that's good. Way! I'll show you, come on. How does that look there? That was the other piece next to it. That's a really nice visible piece. Oh yes, piece of the day that. In fact, it was that good I've taken the sluice out of the water because I'm not losing that. There you go. Oh yeah. That's got some body. And there's that other nice piece I was very proud of earlier. So whenever micros are in here, we'll have them out now. Put them in there. Actually, just you can see some gold there, and then there's something else there. Another piece there. Is that a piece? Looks like it. Yes. A nice piece. Quite wiry. Right, I've just quickly done a clean up there. I've not checked it yet. I've just put it in a pan, back into the river. I'll get the bucket emptied, okay? So, who knows what's in there? Only one way to find out. Go again. That's another nice little piece. Two pieces have just dropped out there on the first scoop. Well, yeah. Looking at this isn't staged. That's a piece. And that's a piece. Oh. Wow, well, that final third of the bucket, or whatever was left, has revealed loads of specks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 very visible pieces. Maybe a couple more there. Nice bright one there. Look at piece down there. Just about making it through there. Oh, yes. So, that's the final clean up now. Just looking in that second riffle. Another nice piece there. Look at that. It's a beauty. And then, see, I'd be happy with pieces like that all day long. That'd be a good piece. So just as a sneak preview, that's what I've pulled out with my tweezers from the top mat. I never get days like that up here.
So it's time to do the final clean up. Get the contents into the bucket for the final reveal.
Well, all in all, I'd say that wasn't a bad day. Some nice pieces there. Those are the usual micro specks. Good, nice chunky pieces. There's the piece of the day.
If there's gold in the ground here in the UK, we know how to find it.